our tail of the tape for this, our first fight of the night. Ed Ruth, 6-1 against Kiichi Kunimoto.
You see Kiichi has got a lot more experience, a little bit taller for Ruth, but look at the difference in that range, 79 to 72. Ed Ruth is very long for this weight class.
Let's get things officially underway. The official introductions from Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome live on Paramount Network tonight. Bellator MMA from WinStar World Casino and Resort gets underway with 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Brought to you by Boost Mobile. Boost makes it easy to switch. Switching makes it easy to save. And now, first introducing the blue corner. At 5'10", weighing in 170.4 pounds, making his Bellator debut, he brings a veteran professional record with 20 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. Fighting out of Osaka, Japan, introducing Stresser, Kiichi Kunimoto. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. At 5'11", weighing in 170 pounds even, near perfect as a professional. 6 wins, just 1 defeat, fighting now out of San Jose, California, presenting Easy Ed Ruth. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Todd Anderson.
Todd Anderson, our referee, for our first matchup here on the main card, live on Paramount. Ed Ruth, Kiichi Kunimoto. Here we go. Tonight's fight clock brought to you by Miller Lite, great taste, and only 96 calories. Ed Ruth takes the kick in the red gloves. Kunimoto in the blue gloves. 31st professional fight for Stresser, Kiichi Kunimoto.
Heavy kick. That's 2 times in a row when throwing it that Ed Ruth has landed that left hand on Kiichi Kunimoto. He's got to be very careful. He's landing the kicks, and Ed Ruth is starting to land with the hands. His chin is a little bit high when he comes into Ed Ruth, Mike. You might want to watch as far as if he comes in, that chin being high is not a good combination.
Ruth has made the move to San Jose and the American Kickboxing Academy. Bob Cook, Javier Mendez. He said that more than anything, there were family reasons involved. Spent a lot of time at Alliance down in San Diego under the tutelage of Eric Del Fiero. He also said he likes to bounce around and learn things from other people in other camps.
Well, it's good to bounce around to different places so you get a look and you get a feel what other guys do, but you always want that home base. You gotta have a home base because that's where everything is done.
Maybe Phil Davis just got tired of growing up with the kid down the street in Harrisburg and said, all right, get out of my gym.
There's only one Penn Stater allowed.
Exactly. I'm the Nittany Lion here.
In this position right here, you're looking at Kunimoto trying to move Ed Ruth off of the fence. He's got, this is what we call a neutral position. It's a 50-50 with an over-under on both. But you can see who's relaxed in the position is Ed Ruth. You see he's not even worried about his right arm. He's got that left underhook, and he's landing those legs, that knee to that leg. That starts to wear down your ability to land those kicks that he was landing earlier. The footwork starts to change. Everything starts to go when that thigh gets just beaten up. There comes the takedown. This is what makes Ed Ruth so hard to deal with. That wrestling ability is always there.
One of the most decorated wrestlers in Penn State history, a member of the national championship teams in all 4 of his seasons, the first 3-time national champion in Penn State history.
And it's so funny because if you go and you watch Ed Ruth's background in wrestling, you watch his wrestling at Penn State, he was very unorthodox because you never knew what Ed Ruth was going to show up. You'll get guys that have a style. They have a pressure style. They have a strength style. There's all kinds of different things that guys do in wrestling. Ed Ruth was different almost every time he wrestled. That is something that makes him very difficult here in the Bellator cage.
Coach Cale Sanderson, the legendary coach, legendary wrestler himself, very high on Ed Ruth. Had a blast when both Ed Ruth and Phil Davis fought at home, if you will, on the campus of Penn State. And Ed Ruth scored a knockout in round number 2. And that fight against Chris Dempsey, 5 of the 6 wins for Ruth have come by knockout. Swing and a miss by Kunimoto.
That was because of that kick that Ruth landed. Again, as you're seeing Kunimoto come into Ed Ruth, watch his head position. You want him to take that chin and get it as close to your chest as possible. Oh my, nice job by Ed Ruth. Catches the kick, also landed the right hand over the top. This is exactly the position when if you're gonna hold on to that leg, you wanna make sure your hips are first. You cannot lean over with your chin. Hips first, that'll block your chin, then you can come down and land strikes.
And you heard the corner, of course, Big John, lead with your hips.
That's exactly what Bob Cook is telling him.
Ed Ruth, Bob Cook have an outstanding relationship.
40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Bob Cook has been into this sport for so long. I refereed Bob back in early UFCs. Look at he knows what he's doing. He's a great coach, very calm, very relaxed, and just tells his fighters the right things at the right time.
Trained a few champions over the years.
1 or 2.
Yeah. Or 12 or 14.
Still has,
Final seconds of round 1.
still has one of those good guys like DC.
Yeah, he's going to be okay.
That here.
Tonight's Corner Cam brought to you by Boost Mobile. Easy to switch, easy to save.
Right, keep in first. Mix up your kicks. High kicks with it. Very nice. You can keep taking them down, whatever you like, right? You're doing good. Just stay in control. Nice work. I like it.
Don't forget, pull back a little bit. When you throw it, pull back a little bit. Just stay there. When you throw, pull back a little bit, come back with it. When you pull back, step to the side, hit him. When you come back straight.
Beat him.
Pull back, step to the side, you hit him.
Beat him to punch. Nice and straight. Right? Nice work.
Some of the work done by Ed Ruth in this round. Look at that right hand, touches the forehead, catches the kick, takes him straight down to the ground. All beautifully done. Tries to step in. This is where we were talking about hips forward, lands the right and left hand. Those shots start to add up. You see Kunimoto getting him into his guard, which is exactly, if you're going to be on your back, that's the place you want to have him.
Kunimoto, Ruth. Round 2. On your scorecard, round 1 goes to
Ed Ruth, 10-9, no doubt about it.
Ed Ruth. Made his debut at 192 pounds. Then was 189, a couple of contracted bouts. Then 185, 175, and the last couple have been at where he feels he can have the most success, 170 pounds.
Kunimoto is starting to get hit with some heavy strikes. Took a big right hand, just took a straight jab with the left. Oh, look at Ed Ruth starting to add to the toolbox.
Got that right.
Oh, he just took a hard shot. Ed Ruth just got hit. You can see that's why he's backing off. That stunned him.
Kunimoto, a longtime training partner of Yushin Okami, a name familiar to most MMA fans around the world.
If you saw Kunimoto get a very good single leg deep on Ruth and just no chance of landing that. That's just that difference in the wrestling ability. It's not that Kunimoto's not good with his wrestling. He's just trying to do it against a guy that's just outstanding.
They work in the clinch.
One of the things about Ed Ruth that everyone will tell you about, he's got big hands, and you see him controlling the wrist of Kunimoto, just holding onto that wrist, pulling the arm across, landing his knees.
Very comfortable on his feet. Big swing and a miss. Kunimoto, half of his career wins, 10 of 20 have come by submission. A variety of different submissions, in fact. And he just ate a couple of jabs.
He just ran the right hand. You know, those it's like just taking little pieces of wood out of the tree. You're chopping it down. All those shots start to add up to where there's a big hole and it starts to crack and fall.
Switching to southpaw.
So don't forget, earlier in this round, Kunimoto hit Ruth with a shot that definitely hurt him. He felt it, and you could see the reaction. Nice straight left hand by Ed Ruth.
Heavy kick to the body. No windup, no switch. Delivered hard.
Nice teeth. Look at where this is what happens when a guy's getting hit. You see Kunimoto giving ground, giving space, just needing that little bit of time to readjust, get himself back. That tells you that hurt.
And partner, we saw on the tail of the tape the reach advantage for Ed Ruth, and that obviously includes his ability to utilize his legs at length.
Oh, no doubt about it. You can look, and everybody's built different. We have guys with longer waists. Ed Ruth's got a short waist, which means his legs are long and his arms are long. So some guys are just built to fight, and Ed Ruth's one of those guys.
Caught him. That hurt him.
That did.
Yeah. Kunimoto, he's in trouble on his way down. Ed Ruth trying to finish it right here, right now.
You see him just starting to cover.
Big shots. It is all over. Ed Ruth with his 7th career victory.
All right. That was started by that big knee. That kick earlier had something to do with it, but that big knee was the thing that turned the tide, made Kunimoto have problems being able to defend Ed Ruth just too much.
349, thank you.
All right. That knee right there hurt. It looked like it was a kick, but it was actually a knee that landed. Throws that right hand, starts hitting him with shots. Now you're seeing Kunimoto not even looking, just starting to cover. Just saying, I just got to make it through it. Big shots getting through. Referee Todd Anderson saw enough. There's that knee. Look at, you can see the impact on that head. You see that shake of the ear. Kunimoto's in trouble right now. And Ed Ruth just starts landing good shots, not going crazy, picking his spots. That's what we're talking about. That's the difference between a young fighter and a now more mature fighter. Pick your shots, land your shots. You'll get the referee to come in and stop it.
6th win by knockout for Easy Ed Ruth. Our official decision is coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end officially. 3 minutes, 49 seconds, round number 2. The winner by TKO, Easy Ed Ruth.
Ed Ruth, his first fight after a full camp at AKA. Some sportsmanship, and he'll talk to Big John.
That was a fantastic performance. I'm here with your winner, Ed Ruth. Ed, you looked very calm during this fight, very relaxed. You were in control of most of it. He did hit you with a combination. How hurt were you from that combination that he touched you with?
I mean, like, I felt it, but, you know, I was able to shrug it off. I didn't really feel it too bad.
When you hurt him at the end and you threw that kick that ended up being a knee that went against his jaw, did you know that he was in trouble at that point?
I felt it. Like, when he was coming in, I saw his head going down. I felt my knee clip something. I was like, okay, he's slowing down. His head's going down. I better lay it on.
Well, that was a fantastic performance. Congratulations on a great win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Ed Ruth.
Ed Ruth moves to 7-1. All of his professional fights inside the Bellator cage.